They thought the story over. Heavy tom roll, full band crash. They dug a neat little grave for the lines I left unread. Laid down their verdicts, tied red boughs around my stead. They pinned a name to my silence instead of the final age. Dusted off their guilty hands and walked away to stage. They whispered end of chapter like a prayer to close the scene. Buried my breath in soil, my echo in their scheme. But paper's not so page when your ring refuses sleep. I learned to bend the shadows and to speak from underneath. They thought they could
stop the heartbeat by choking off the sound, but words kept finding windows where the lids were screwed down.
They buried me to everywhere. I held the penance. You can close a cardboard coffin, but you can't lock out when I begin. I ride my breath on the lead. I sign my name in the rain. From the hollow of the silence, I rise to tell the truth again. You bury me in the story, wrong move, wrong friend. Because the author never left, I was writing my own end. They wore their exonerations like medals on a chest. Said case closed to the neighbors, let the rumor rest. They built a little altar of the lies they told so well. Stacked the clocks like trophies for the time they stole and sell. But ink is stubborn weather, it finds the tiniest crack. I scratched the map on the inside and traced my way back. You can't legislate a heartbeat or paper over bone. What you thought was dead was only waiting to be known. They banked on silence to be loyal, but silence kept my song. And when the lid was still, my chorus grew loud and strong. They buried me to end the story, but I wrote the line here. Your shovels dug my theater. My script was doing fine. I inked a window on the lid. I threaded light through the seam, and from the quiet coffin, I burst out in a scream. You buried me to end the story. You misread the pen. Your actors in a play. I finished curtain up again. You thought the silence would look pretty on your hands. You signed the warrant, you held the match, you burned the plans. But paper keeps a memory, and names remembers touch. I learned to breathe through narrow seams, I learned the art of such. Drum roll, times like thunder. Guitars cut like glass. I am not your footnote. I roar, I am the whole damn past. Rise! Rise! Pen in hand, pen in hand. Bury me to end the story, but I held the pen. You built a little graveyard for the chapters you pretend. for a quiet face, but I keep the pen warm and the future wide with grace. You buried a body, sure, but you planted a poet